Warning: the following TTRPG stream is intended for mature audiences and may contain material that is not suitable for all viewers. Viewers who may be sensitive to graphic content should proceed to the video description below, where timestamps of such events are provided to the best of our ability. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you. Hello, my fellow folk, from the past, present, and future. Welcome to the third episode of Season of War, the first campaign of Lore Weavers TTRPG. I am Jack the GM, and before we begin, allow us to introduce my fellow players as well as their characters. The first on the list, unfortunately, is not with us tonight. Our friend Autumn is not feeling very good. Autumn plays Akash and is our resident himbo bard. But next up, we have Billy, who plays Sushi.
Sushi's tall, 3-foot tall goblin that just got out of the land down under with her good companion, Elphadon.
All right. Next up, we have Callum, who plays Yonan.
What's up, everybody? I'm Callum. I'm playing the brilliant and brilliantly egotistical rogue Yonan McPherson. Bit of a short, gnomish fella. Got a bit of a talent for getting on folks' nerves. And, definite shout out to my man Raza, who created the character art for Yonan. That's at RXZARX on Twitter or X.com or whatever we're calling it now. Yes, available for commissions, and definitely check him out. He's a great artist.
Hell yeah. Next up, we have Rez, who plays Gax.
Yo, y'all have a nasty habit of describing your characters by saying the same words twice. I mean, himbo bard, same thing twice. Short halfling, same thing twice. But yeah, playing Gax Damcast, a Knoll-ish fellow, monk who doesn't act very monkly most of the time.
All right. And last, but certainly not least, Tables, who plays Alphadon.
Hello. Yes, I play Alphadon Uruk Kruskalin, who is a half-elf, half-orc, or Unia, wizard. And he's 6'8". He's a bit more built than the average wizard, but not anywhere near a fighter physique. And you may see him with a large orange rabbit-like creature who's familiar, Melangarn. But, yeah.
Beautiful.
He's fun to play.
Well, without further ado, let's get into the third episode of Seasons of War. Welcome to the world of Atura, a world filled with self-proclaimed justice, moral relativism, triumph, failure, and everything in between. Our party, known as the Plumbers, find themselves in the overcast and drizzling sky of the 28th of Horsell, 1326 PD, several miles up the western side of the Liston Peninsula, having traveled from the coastal city of Seaward's Port. A city that has been racked by disease and the plethora of issues that follow for over a decade. And even so, up until recently, was under less strict of rule than any other cities may be from the tyrannical claws of the Liston Empire. Unwelcomed moisture and dread seem to be eating away from your physical and mental comfort as you begin to make your way towards the subterranean cave of the monster that plagues the city. Monster thought to be an aboleth. Sickly green algae coats the surface of the water you wade through, and along the walls of the cavern in front of you it coats the jagged stone. The entrance to this cavern being submerged most of the time in all but low tides that you've seen, it's very damp and wet. Internally, you are all fighting your own battles. But like every moment, from the moment you got to Seawardsport, you have no such time to consider such things. Honor, guilt, duty, creed, or despair, while being the nature of this feeling, may also be your crutch. Be what you were needed to be, despite it all. So now, once more, you wade into the breach, towards dread, towards pain, towards despair.
All right, everyone, I got your lunch boxes packed. We're gonna have a nice outing today.
As you guys are heading, in there, I consider what all your, what all your characters would be feeling in this moment, especially you, Yonan. But on that note, Yonan, I need you to make a
Oh boy.
wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh boy! Already!
Do I get advantage on this?
Yes, you do.
Oh? Let's see it. Ooh, good thank. Oh. Thank
Still not
the
great.
Lord. Yeah, thank the Lord you had
You begin to lose yourself.
Oh boy.
The first sense that your body recognizes is taste. You taste iron. The next thing that comes to you is your sense of touch. You're on your knees, and your knees feel wet. So does your ripped clothing on your right arm. It feels like you're holding someone. And the next sense that comes is smell. You smell decay. You smell rain. You smell sweat. And the fourth sense that comes to you is your hearing. You hear the screaming of battle, the roaring of soldiers, clanging of weapons. You hear explosions. You hear the cries of dying men. Then comes your sight. You see airships line the sky, and bodies lie not just all around you, but everywhere within sight. A semi-destructed visage of Gem City lies in your horizon where you're facing. However, as you look down in this moment, in your arms, you see your little sister Poppy, older than she is now. A wound covers her right arm, it being cut off from above the elbow. See, there's dried blood around the wound that was in her throat, and recently her eyes appear lifeless in your arms. And you briefly look up from this, you feel the tears coming down your cheek, as you see the extremely elven visage of Archmage Calroon Silva in front of you, just licking blood off of his fingers, as he says, "Unlike your sister, you can't die yet. You may still be useful. At least to me." And then you hear an ancient voice in the back of your mind. "This is your future. If you continue down this path, I can save you from this. Just submit. Come into my service. We can defeat Silva together. Save your family. And perhaps I'll find a new place to move on to feed. Yonan, you're able to respond in this moment if you wish.
I do not wish.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
All right. So you do not respond. You hear a wrong choice. And you come back to yourself in this moment. The rest of you just saw Yonan's eyes roll up in the back of his head and him fall onto his knees. And then you saw a couple teardrops go down his face. And Yonan, as you do come back from this, I do need you to make an intelligence saving throw with advantage for me.
Question.
Oh, intelligence saving throw.
Yes.
Okay,
question.
this will be fun.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, am I able to make like some sort of check to see if that whole not the exchange, but the situation that's going on with Yonan, if that has to do with the situation we're in, or did he just eat some bad fish, or?
Yeah, which of the 7 all-powerful beings that we've pissed off is trying to fuck with me at this particular moment?
Yeah, I'd say give me an insight check.
Insight?
Yeah.
Let me see. Where is my insight? There it is.
Should be close to the middle.
Hello.
7? And Yona,
Cool.
with your natural 20, because you have advantage, because it was a magical effect, you do not take a point of insanity.
Ooh! Ooh!
And with a 7, you honestly don't know, Gax.
Whoa! What's happening to the little man over there?
Yonan just sort of coughs, sort of picks himself up. Right, so we've just lost the element of surprise.
Well, we weren't coming in here to try to surprise him. What is that? What that all was about? Or?
Yeah, I just had me head fucked with, right thoroughly. That was. Oh, this is gonna be a real.
Did you speak to it?
I said nothing, which you said means it can't. It knew things. It knew things about me. It knew how to get under my skin.
It knew how to get you to speak to it.
How much does this thing know about us?
Well, it can peer into our minds, so I'd say a whole of a hell lot. But if you don't respond to it, it has no power over you.
Got it. Don't respond. Don't respond.
Right, right.
Well, Sushi, I'm gonna be honest. How do I say there's not a lot to take over without sounding mean?
Sushi's mind is operating on a very different wavelength than the likes of that aboleth.
So what you're
it'd
saying
be
is
like
you can't keep up with me?
Yeah, something like that, Sushi. You got it right.
it's like the world's best bronco rider trying to take control of a kangaroo.
Something like that, yeah.
The basic principles are the same, but it's a very different kind of beast to ride.
Mm-hmm.
What's a kangaroo?
I have, well,
I'll show you both the bloody bestiary later. There's some fine books in the local library. Caltheon.
Yes.
Right, that spell we were discussing. I think now might be the time to have it up.
Which one exactly?
Points to, how many can you have it up on? How many people can you have it on at once?
I
might
think
be
he just
referred to
asked you what
Mind
spell.
Palace.
Spell
The intellect, fortress, the one that...
Yes, I didn't know if you were referring to water breathing, which has already been cast on every...
Yes, but
Yeah.
you cast that the...
He's
Looks
all
like
rested up. Comfortably. 3, maybe 4. 4 would use up 3. I can do 3. This is, Caltheon, this sort of lizard folk wizard of the Scale Guard from Esbeck, who are here to
that's
assist
funny.
you in these endeavors. The lizard folk wizard, babe.
Lizard Wizard of the Scale Guard.
Right. So, I seem to have beaten this thing back a bit, so I should be fine. Akash over here is probably gonna have a lot more trouble. So definitely gonna get him.
We're fine.
Alphadon, how do you feel about a bit of extra protection? I'd very much not like to have you be on the other side of this fight.
I would actually very much appreciate it.
Right.
And you guys were, jesting a little bit there with Sushi, but she's actually much wiser than her years would
Well, the fact of the matter is she's already spoken to the thing, so I don't think any further protection is going to help her any.
Actually, well, you're the expert, Caltheon. Would this, if this thing's already got a line on someone and you cast it, does that sever the connection?
Well, likely. Let me take a look at the spell quick.
Yeah, that's not something I would exactly know, despite my own personal expertise.
It wouldn't sever the connection, no, but since it's been a bit since, well, Sushi and the creature have been in contact, we might be in the clear for now. It knows things, but...
It knows things about all of us. It has access to our minds.
Did I contact it again?
No. No.
Right. So, maybe... who would be the most,
I would think the most susceptible would be, well, Akash, Alphadon, and our wizard friend here.
Yes, maybe cast it on yourself then. You're probably going to be...
Me?
Yeah.
Alphion. Oh, that's around.
The alternative, it's either you or Sushi. Everyone
Well,
else
actually,
is...
I was thinking maybe put it on Case. You certainly don't want him turning against us on this
Oh
fight.
shit, yeah, you're here too. Hey, how's it going?
Hello. Case says... Yes, I probably should get it on myself. I don't know if you've noticed, I'm not the most, it seems to target your more outgoing, charismatic elements, of which I have none. Caltheon says. So I think Bard Boy might actually be fine.
Well, the problem is if this thing is as good at taking control of people as you and Gax have suggested. I mean, you've sort of seen him as Mr. Charisma, but our pal Akash is mighty fine with a sword, so probably don't want that turning against us in the fight.
Well, wouldn't we be able to say the same thing about Case then? That
no,
is
Case
his job.
is the druid.
Oh wait, I'm getting people
You're
confused.
thinking of
That's my bad as a player. Not...
Major Akash, and I'm not as worried about him because he's the paladins. You've got that extra layer of protection, don't they?
I have no idea.
All you do is will, Prakash sort of says, the human ish paladin.
Man, there are so many names here.
Yeah, I don't know why I did this myself. But
It's okay. There's only one Akash and one Rakash, so...
oh, he is half elvish. Rakash is, yes.
Yeah.
But I will be okay, and anyone close to me will be alright as well.
Well, in that case, if we just need to be close to this individual, shouldn't Akash be fine, considering they'll be more on the front with Rakash? And it should be, if that's the case, then it should be on Althadon, our
What
wizard
about
friend.
you, little goblin girl who beat the shit out of this gnome man earlier this morning?
All right.
Will you be? She goes, and also the goblin monk that is with you, Gax's master, holds her hand up. She goes, trust me, I'll be fine. Worry about
Right,
yourself.
so we put it on Caltheon, Case, and Sushi then. Is that the plan?
Something like that.
Myself,
Yeah.
Sushi, and perhaps Alphadon.
Oh, right.
I wonder
would-
where Alphadon goes.
Alphadon.
I would say Althadon. He does have some things that would be rather
That
useful
sounds fine.
if this
Now,
turns
as
to
long
a
as
scrap.
I am cognizant of myself, I can help protect everyone else.
Right, so Alphadon, Sushi,
Alright, decision made.
Yeah.
Bahamut, and he begins doing the verbal components for casting Intellect Fortress, which is all it takes. Which for him, he goes, Bahamut, I study in your honor. Please help protect myself and these idiots in this endeavor. Thank you. To get,
Bahamut? Is that like
was that the
cat?
one? No,
Is
I
that
might
the
have,
cat version of Bahamut?
He's got an accent.
a platinum dragon. Yeah, Bahamut, a platinum dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure I didn't screw that up.
No, you got it completely right. It's
Fuck.
just...
Where's my book?
Gax
Oh, I
is being
didn't.
an asshole in character.
No, that's me as a player. That's me. Gax is no
Yes, you guys got
Bahamut.
Intellect Fortress on you last 1 hour, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does that do?
Wait,
again?
who's got Intellect Fortress on them?
Alphadon, Sushi, and Caltheon.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And then we're gonna have an hour to get there as quickly as possible, so let's get started.
We should
Anyone who doesn't have Intellect Fortress on them, stay near Rakash.
Okie dokie. Right, so that's settled. This thing knows we're coming. It's made me an offer to work with it.
Mm-hmm.
Seems at least willing to pretend to be willing to turn against Silvar. At least that was the impression, but I don't trust the thing that comes out of this bastard's brain. Can't say mouth, because it's not talking with one, but...
That's probably smart.
Thank you, Gax. That's probably the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
I know, it felt wrong.
Oh.
Did you guys hear that?
Nelson says.
Character development. Anyways,
Character development, you gotta
This thing
develop
is-
your right hook.
alright. You know, this isn't supposed to be what this is. We're going now, and Gax is gonna...
Right, this thing is going to try to make deals. It's going to try to convince us to be its minions.
Yeah,
And
that's
we're sticking with plan A, right, Gax?
plan A until further notice. And
Right
then it goes to
Which-
plan B where we just try and banish it.
All right.
Which plan
Oh,
was A again?
Trying to get into the bottle.
Ah, yes. Plan Genie.
Yeah. What?
Dax,
going
just in
with-
case, if something happens and you need a sort of a hot exit out of here, Nelsa flips you this weird-looking sort of like sand dollar.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, toss that in the sea. You say Amica Aqua. And an old ally will show up.
All right.
Well, they're the droplet of death. Real name is Martina Troubadour. She was, Captain Catbeard's first mate way back in the day, the old days. So,
I heard stories.
yes, now she captains the Misty Escape, and I'll just give this piece to you, and I'll allow Yonan to roll a history check for me quick.
History.
Mm-hmm. I'd also let Sushi and Alphadon roll it if they want.
Only a 20.
Mystery Escape?
Only a 20.
Iron.
Is it
Yeah,
history?
roll real low.
History.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta roll it as standard.
Roll plus 11, isn't
God, I forgot Sushi has a -2 intelligence.
Oh, well, I rolled a 10.
You forget.
All right. 10, no. 10, no. 20, yes. Gax, you know this. The Misty Escape is somewhat of a famous ship that, recently, who's known as the Droplet of Death, who you know's real name is Martina Troubadour, that she captains, which has the ability, every once in a while, that it can basically kind of like Misty Step the whole ship. But like not just 30 feet, like an extended thing. And you, Gax, would know that historically what it will do is it will get 2 enemy ships on each side of it that are about to start shooting cannons inward at it, and then it Misty steps out of the way so they just blow each other up.
Pretty smart.
But
Badass.
I can do this quick. Give me one moment. And with your 20 there, Yonan, you would have heard that Martina Troubadour, even though it's not a technical title, after freeing Waterworld, is kind of the de facto leader of Waterworld right now.
Yeah, Martina's she's very fine
Wait.
warrior and woman.
Wait.
Or so I've heard.
You both are acquainted with the leader of Waterworld.
By proxy, for me, I haven't actually met the woman. Heard a lot of the stories. My master here is, no.
She was first mate on our ship way back in the days of Acrid while I was dead for a majority of it. But I have got to spend time with her after I was brought back to life, and she's quite the woman.
Maybe she could teach us to be better warriors.
She's
She's quite the
a
woman.
pretty unique fighter.
Yeah.
This is a conversation for later, but this is...
Yeah.
I have some questions. I've always been very curious about Waterworld.
Thank you,
Oh,
master.
very good. Just in
I'll
case
make
you
sure.
need a hot exit and I'm not around, you should have that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
get it.
pocket that. I'm guessing the marching order is going to be
Well, first up, as you
Sweet.
make your way up the cove, you do find what you believe to be the entrance here, which I'm showing. It just kind of looks like this, so just kind of an image for your mind. You see the cave entrance that obviously is submerged when tide is high. Tide gets very, very high here, and yeah, you're hitting it in a low tide time, but you can see just this almost like dully glowing, sickly green algae just everywhere.
Oops.
Yeah, did we
I
catch some of that
like-
last time?
Yeah, I got some of that last time. For later, maybe we could use it. Got a little bottle of it. But, how are we going about this? Moving into it at least.
I can scout ahead if you guys would like.
Sushi, we need you to stay right next to Rakash.
No, Sushi's got intellect fortress.
Scouting might not be...
Oh, right. Yeah, you're right.
Right, so if Sushi's got... We may want to let Sushi stealth ahead. We've got our way of communicating with non-verbally. That's good for about a mile.
Well,
And,
after that,
we've
I mean,
got-
we should have some sort of order, because everyone who doesn't have intellect fortress is going to be next to Rakash, but everyone else who does kind of wants to be behind him. So...
Right, but we've got that, our friend, the Aboleth, has a lot of fishy followers that I think we're going to be running into real soon. So,
Right, which I'm kind of hoping I could talk to, so maybe I should be in front of everyone. Hopefully they speak the same language as their master, and I could try to get us
if
in.
we're going to try diplomacy, then maybe sneaking up is the wrong approach. Maybe you should just stroll
But
in like you own the place.
We do want to know where there are so we don't stumble upon them.
Okay, so maybe Gax and Sushi in first. I mean, you're stealthy enough, Gax, and you're sober.
From time to time.
Sushi, do you think Melangon would be helpful for scouting with you?
Mm-hmm. I think I would rather stay hidden than not disguised.
Okay, I'll go ahead and summon Melangarn.
So she kind of gets spooked seeing it. Huh? Where did that come from?
What do you mean? You've seen Melangarn.
Give me 1 second. Melangarn.
Just getting used to him, that's all.
It should be able to see him.
Right.
She goes to pet him as she pricks her hand on the horn.
Because Melangarn is very stealthy and is a good scout, so he'll go with you and hopefully will help you out.
Okay. She starts petting him on like the back so she doesn't get hurt.
Yeah, don't pet him on the top of the horn.
Oh, she already attempted that.
Just a wound.
All right. Well, let's get this going then. Sushi will be stealth. So will I. But if I'm stealth, then how am I gonna do this whole diplomacy thing?
But you could pretend to go in and I just follow.
If you
Or-
see them, then
Here's-
step back,
Don't do the
unstealth,
diplomacy
and
thing
go up
with
to them.
the marrow.
What's
We
that?
don't?
With the marrow?
Aye, the Marrow. We're gonna try to talk to them.
Yeah. Hopefully they speak the same language as their master, and I'll have a way to get right up to them. Because apparently this Aboleth is in the business of making deals, so face-to-face one might be something that they're interested in.
I wouldn't trust
Okay,
any
here's the
deals
thought.
Diablo makes.
I wouldn't, but we're not here to make a fair one.
Alright.
So I guess Sushi, you follow behind, stealthed. I'll also be stealthed, and whenever we find one, I'll just go directly up to one, and everyone else trail behind.
I'll leave breadcrumbs. As she tears a little piece of purple fabric from her
Wait,
outfit and just kind of drops it on a rock.
wait. Why don't you just go together, report back, and once we've got a lay of the land, then you go in a bit
Because we only
less.
have an hour, Yonan, and we're wasting it right
Okay,
now
let's
discussing
just go
this.
with whatever the folk. the
Yeah,
plan
you're
is.
also you're hitting it during low tide, so you only have so
we
much
got-
time.
gotta go
before the
with,
tide comes in, you know.
So we gotta go now. So Sushi, let's go.
We have water breathing, so we can swim
She
out.
takes off stealthy.
Yeah.
Sushi going alone, or is someone going with Sushi?
No, I'm going with Sushi.
Okay, alright. Give me a stealth check from you as well.
Yep.
And I think Melingar is coming with us too.
Yes, 1d20
Oh, yeah, yeah.
plus...
Sushi can carry him for the first bit until we get closer.
Melingar rolled a 14.
So
Okay.
this is just no roll. 25.
Alright. I mean, 225s with 14 is pretty good. As you guys are scouting ahead, I'm going to need you to either make perception or investigation checks. Or if there's another check you wish to try to make, you can as well.
It'll do.
We'll do a perception for Sushi.
Is this hearing or sight?
18 for
What do you want it to be?
The world's your oyster,
Yeah,
Alphadon.
what is Melingar going to try? Is he going to try to listen it out? Is he going to try to smell it? No,
Is
it's
it,
all of a sudden.
It's got those big
Smell
rabbit
the
ears.
heretics.
So he's got advantage to perception checks, the blind hearing or sight. So yeah, he'll be listening in for danger,
Sweet.
as rabbits do.
Sweet.
So he's an Almirage. 20 plus 4 perception. So advantage. So 16.
16, so she got a 21, Gax got an 18.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As you guys are, making your way forward, first you realize, like, the rocks are slick, right? And shortly after the entrance, the cavern starts to go down a bit and descend, and there is almost like a small river of water that is flowing in the center of this cavern. There's two broken rock and crumbled sort of like walkways on each side of this river of algae, and there's some stalactites and stalagmites around. As you're making your way with your 16 there with Melingar there, Alphadon, specifically relying on hearing?
Yes.
All right. You can't hear a ton. With the 16, you do occasionally hear some skitterings of sorts or rumbles in the deep distance, but it appears to be like some sort of echoes that is coming throughout the caverns. Occasionally you will hear like a guttural grunt that comes through the cave as well. And then with the 18 there, Gax, you are able to sort of see ahead and see signs of movement through here of creatures. Some appear to be large things slithering along the material, not river portion, and then there also is occasionally you'll see massive webbed feet that are really close together, as well some imprints that are just deep into the algae that they stay even after the tide comes and all that. Also within 18 you find there's this glitter in one of the rocks, and as you look down, you see it is like a broken little stopwatch thing, on a chain that people used to have in the older days. Yeah, so it's one pocket watch. Thank you. So it's like a broken and cracked pocket watch. It doesn't appear to be working anymore, and it seems like it's been there for a long time, and it's rusted. But you see on the back there's some sort of engraving on it. It says, "For my love, -M." Just this pocket watch, I guess that's been here for a while. With a 21, Sushi. It was an overcast day outside, so that helped with the whole sky thing. But you get a weird feeling from this cave. You've been in some, evil caves before, and check backstory. and this one is giving you a dreadful sense. You feel just tingling on the back of your neck, like you're constantly being watched. You feel like you see something far away, and then it's not there. It's just the way that the shadows come off of the dim, small amount of light that is emitting from this algae that is in the water.
I don't think we're alone.
No shit, Sushi.
And you feel this press onto your mind. It doesn't contact you or anything. It just lets you know that it's there. And it's like this dreadful feeling of something that is unfathomably old and ancient and, different. That's...
She thinks in her head, are you my conscience?
Shut up.
I'm
No!
still trying to find my conscience.
Jesus. Oh, well, she has intellect
Every time.
fortress on. She has intellect fortress on, so it's not like...
Every time.
That she does. As you say, are you my conscience? Oh, I can be.
Oh, great. She just carries on and doing what she's doing.
Alright, Sushi.
Mm-hmm.
So-
as you say, as you start to, carry on and mention that, think that with your conscience, Gax begins to talk to you here. I'll let you return to your conversation, but just know I can always help. You just have to listen to me. And I need you to make a charisma saving throw, Billy. If you could whisper roll it to me, that would be great. Or if you have physical dice, you can just roll it and add it and message me what you got.
Oh boy.
Yep, and you have advantage because of
Intellect fortress.
Yes, you have advantage on it.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Or saving throw.
saving throw.
It is a saving throw, and you'd have advantage on this.
Sushi, why?
If you do have physical dice, I'm fine with you just rolling it. And
No, I think the 20 is just good, so I try it again.
Yeah.
No, whisper, submit. Oh, now doubles does it. Either way,
Love
Alright.
it.
take your pick.
Don't say take your
I would
pick.
take the first one, because that's the first one that came through for me. Don't mention what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a natural 20, right? He's fine. Oh boy.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. You see as Sushi sort of spaces out and comes back mid-conversation to you, Gax.
Yeah. Sushi. Sushi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Stay right here. It's obvious that these things are around here, so I'm gonna see if I can get into contact with them. If this doesn't work out, you're already hidden, so just get out while you can. Hopefully this will work. You got that?
Okay, good luck.
Yeah.
It just like gives you an awkward pat on the shoulder. Almost like jumping up or awkwardly to do so.
Yeah, Gax just kind of like looks down to you, looks to his shoulder. Right. Okay. And then he goes from where they're, pushed back up into the rocks to keep themselves hidden. And he comes back out into the open, right? Still doing a little bit stealthily before standing up straight. And he looks around. He says, "I'm here to make a deal with your master." And he's saying that in what is it? Let me see. Yeah, deep speech. So it actually sounds like something like that.
Yeah, you see Gax goes out and speaks an ancient evil language that is frightening just to hear.
Sounds like you're choking on a devil chicken.
I'm going to roll a will save to make sure Sushi does not get afraid and run away.
Good thing you have advantage on that right now.
Yeah, it's a 24.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, you hear... I don't know. What languages do you... well, I guess Alphadon as well. What languages do you three speak?
Couple.
Me? But, like, who are you asking?
I'm asking Alphadon because he's watching through
Yes,
Melangarn. I'm
he's-
asking you, Gax.
Oh,
I'm asking
right.
Sushi.
Currently
let me see.
blind and deaf, listening to what Melly cards. Just hoping to be tapped on the shoulder if anything goes wrong with the rest of the party.
Yeah, Akash has got you through this.
I have to find where that is.
Alphadon
Sushi
knows.
has Aaron,
But
That's what?
Aaron or Aaron or whatever that is. I think
Yeah,
it's a
bird
language.
language.
Language of bird people.
Uh,
Yeah.
How do you
Sylvan,
have that?
Undercommon, it was a gift
hat.
or something.
The hat.
Okay, let's see.
Goblin, Dwarven, and Common.
It was
Okay.
a gift.
None of those. What do you got, Alphadon?
Common,
I
Dwarven,
love
Elvish,
that the
Goblin,
audience
Orcish,
watching
Sylvan.
at home has no idea
And
what the
barcode.
hat is.
Okay.
Well, that's right, we haven't
Okay.
used it, have we?
Yeah, you guys haven't used the hat yet.
Not yet. We
I
will.
have it up and ready. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you, Gax.
Common, deep speech, and knoll.
All right, you guys do not understand this, but with your, passive perceptions, you do hear, like, whisperings from, honestly, just pitch black up ahead. Sounds like it could be far away because it's, like, echo of the cavern carrying it, but you don't know 100% how far away it is.
Yeah. I'm gonna continue to speak. I'm gonna say, me and my companions want to bring a better situation to your master, something that is beneficial to them. Still in deep speech.
And then the voices fade.
Well, I'm not dead, as he says in common as he looks around a little bit.
You hear in your mind, because we're all in a psychic group chat,
Mm-hmm.
Gax, are you dead?
No, wait, in my mind. No, funnily enough, not. I think they understood me because when I started to speak, they started to speak to each other. So I think we're good. I did say me and my companions, so come around in here and maybe we can just make our way to the aboleth.
Right. Everyone got that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. In case just not.
That means
Right.
you too, Sushi.
Okay.
So
This
I
is
think
best
the
before.
plan was for the captain to go first, and rest of us stay close behind.
Right.
Alphadon
Alright.
will break his link with Melangarn and walk forward.
Yeah. There's only so much space on each side, so I don't know if some of you want to split walking on, because like the sort of like river of algae goes down the middle, and then there's broken rock on each side. So
Yeah,
I'm not sure
we'll
how you guys want
have
to split up.
we'll have the people who need the protection but don't have intellect fortress go on one side with the captain, and then we'll have me, Nelsa, and the others who have intellect fortress on the other side. Me being at the front of that end, just in case we need to talk to anyone.
Okay, I'm with you then.
Gotcha. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Switch, that should be good. Alright, sweet.
That went a lot better than I expected.
So, can you guys see your tokens right now? The bottom right-hand corner of the map.
Oh yeah.
Sweet. So let's.
Well, it's all dark, but I can
It's
see.
meant to all be dark right now.
Yeah.
I guess I can. Yeah, that'll help if I read this. Here. This is
hello,
kinda
darkness, my old friend.
what it's like as it goes up ahead. So I'm just asking which side of the river you think you'd be on.
Right. So this is one side, and
This is the other over here. This is Broken Rock over here as well. With the river being like this space.
Oh.
I think Sushi would probably sneak ahead of the group a bit.
Okay, so Sushi would have been a bit ahead. Gotcha. So it's just maybe a little bit.
Wait, so how narrow are these corridors that we're going through?
It's 100 feet wide right now. It's been narrower before. It's sort of starting to open up at this point.
It's alright. Staying close to the commander, because I don't have Intellect Fortress.
Okay. I just got a message from Rez. His power went out. So, what we'll do... Goddamn.
This is not our night.
No, it's not. Hopefully it'll come back on soon. We'll get the token set up, and then we're going to take a break, and hope his power comes back on. But yes. So, Intellect Fortress, right side, not Intellect Fortress, left side. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
And okay. Before we get into what happens next, we're going to take a break and hope that it comes back on.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Now, Althadon would have probably asked this earlier. Who would benefit the most from mage armor?
Are you wearing armor?
No, but I have intelligence added to my modifier, which makes it not great.
Oh, weird.
So,
I think everyone
Not
else...
Nelson or Gax, because they have unarmored
defense, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Caltheon, but he can cast it on himself as well.
Well, I'll cast it on him.
yeah.
Save him a
'cause you
spell
can
because I
get
need
your-
it to get my ward anyway.
Otherwise, it might benefit Sushi.
I think she's wearing armor, isn't she?
I don't know. But even if it's studded leather, it would be more than studded leather. I just don't know if you can cast it on someone that's wearing armor. Like, I know it won't add it. It would replace the armor effect, but...
Such a willing creature who isn't wearing armor. Predictive magic force surrounds them with those glands. 13 plus dex. Alright,
well...
Because I can always put it
not
on
Sushi.
Melangarn, which would bump their AC to a 16. But that seems
I mean,
like...
Caltheon will take it. He'll take the extra
Yeah,
spell.
I'll put it on Caltheon. Soon as we're
Gives him one more use of shield, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, that lasts quite a while, right? 8 hours? Yeah, I'll just do that right now.
8 hours. Yeah.
I'll do that right now
That's
before we
bad.
get into combat. And so that means that he has his mage armor on, and I have one less spell slot. But I also have my arcane ward.
I can still hear you guys, though.
Yep.
Hello, good citizens of Seaward's port. For too long, the city has suffered under the weight of disease, spite, ineptitude, and ultimately defiance. For too long, chaos has reigned and order has been trampled upon. But the struggle was for naught, for today marks the dawn of a new era for this city. An era of discipline, of obedience, and of prosperity. I stand before you all as Captain Adonis Larkin, the Ram, a loyal servant of the Empire, tasked with restoring law and order to this once great city. We can fix the disease, we can foster trade, and we can save this city and restore it to what it used to be, to what it should be, what it deserves to be. And yet, despite our efforts, there are those among you who continue to resist, who continue to harbor traitors and rebels in your midst. One such traitor walks among you and has been a constant perpetrator of false worship. Her name is Delphina McPherson. These miracles she wielded for you all were not in fact miracles, but just the deceptive actions required to appease her twisted benefactor. Her idolatry has brought nothing but struggle and punishment upon you all for over a decade. Her actions have torn apart families, caused countless parents to bury their children, and, well, I could go on, but to sum it up, she has left a trail of devastation in her wake. Yet today, people, today I offer you a choice to stand on the side of righteousness, of loyalty to the good empire, and therein the greater good. Turn over Delphina McPherson, and in fact, any of the McPherson kind, if you can, for they do work together, and you shall be rewarded, and thus the city redeemed. For the empire is not without mercy, and those that change course now repent and show loyalty to the dynasty that has protected you for hundreds of years will be shown extreme clemency. Together, my dear citizens, we can rebuild Seaward's port, stronger and more prosperous than ever before. But it begins with unity, with obedience, and with the courage to do what is right. The time for petty rebellion is over. The time for redemption is now. Thank you, good citizens of Seaward's port.
Yeah.
I could think of some kind of a, but not a prologue. You have those excerpts you've done for the famous archivist.
Oh, yeah. I considered going back to that. I might do it in the future.
No, I mean you could like re-record those bits there as things to release.
Chronicler Fallon Harastes. I'll have to find those in the previous running note document I have, because I break them up into arcs, so
Yeah.
arc 2. Yeah, I can go find that.
There's that, or I could easily see something like random NPC interviewed. Yeah, I saw them come through town. They had their wagon and their elephant. They really stood out.
They asked me to make a horse costume for it.
Oh yeah, the you need to go pick that up.
On your way back, yeah, or whatever.
The tailor in
Hobbitsville?
Hobbitsville, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello, back.
Billy, you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I've not heard from Braz. I'll shoot him a message here.
Yeah.
Yes. In fact, I would say there's an update. So, good news. Good news.
Okay.
It saved up to about 5 or 10 seconds before my power went out.
That's all right. We got backup audio, and the Roll20 stuff didn't change. All we did was organize where people are going to be a little bit.
Okay, let me see.
So we should be good there. Looks like
People-
Autumn might be able to join in 40 minutes, which would be awesome.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna start recording now and then just do this.
I'm going to turn my camera back on. Billy, are you there? You back? I can't see anything and you're muted.
I am here. I am
Okay.
here.
Cool.
Welcome here, welcome back.
We're going to do another sync when everyone's ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Tables, you good?
I am neutral, I believe.
Shut up.
All right, Tables, give us the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 hand countdown.
Sure.
That'll be our silence, and then we'll clap. But anyway, as you all are making your way forward, the light of the sort of like slightly glowing algae providing a little bit of light for you, as suddenly it's almost like you hear like a staff hit the ground and all of the algae goes out. No more light. You hear a few splashes from the water, some slopping sounds on the ground, and as the light begins to come back,
Actually,
you see in front of you...
Mellingar would be the other side, sorry.
Give me one moment. Reveal.
We see sushi. Who's in the darkness? Ra. Ah, not Ra.
Oh, they're so cute.
Oh
Can we
boy.
keep them? Can we keep them?
Hopefully.
The first thing I think that you clock, Gax, is that these don't look exactly like traditional marrow. They look close to them in, relation. But the thing with traditional marrow is that they don't have split feet. They're like more traditional, like mermaids that have just the like fish tail that they use to swim.
Mm.
You see, and actually the thing that kind of might, it's sickening to see, is you see as the light begins to pop back up, you see their legs actually separate from one another. Their feet form one like fin at the end, and then as they
Gross.
separate, they go into two separate like webbed feet that they use for walking. As these marrow of different sorts are in front of you all. As you see this, you see they have weapons and they look aggressive, and I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative for me. As initiative begins, anything above 20?
Me.
Yes. Gax got a 24.
Mr. Gex.
You got a 24?
Yep,
Alright.
24.
After that, we'll go down the list. Holy shit. Akash is after that. We're just going to have Melangar go after you, Alphadon, because that's easier.
Yep,
Because
I
it's not
didn't even
technically
bother
a
rolling
roller.
for him.
Alright. Here we go, and I've got a 16.
Why don't we just take the 7, because that was the
Oh.
first one I rolled.
Yeah.
That is fair. I already wrote it down, though, so you get the 16. So I won't have to start stuffing
Great.
my manually written initiative.
Yeah.
So
We
there you
love
go. It's a gift. Check 9. That's 10.
It's a gift before you
10.
get absolutely rocked by
Okay,
these fish people.
That's Alphadon. You guys are all going.
Together?
Yeah.
Together.
And, 9s, 10s.
I must do well to impress my master.
Yes, you must. Your master rolled a natural 1 on her initiative.
Come on.
Yeah. Alright. No.
She was so
Impressed?
confident in my abilities that she was not expecting any form of combat, so she was
Or she was showing off and walking on her hands.
alright.
Alright. Da-da-da.
She was showing off and walking on my hands.
Okay, I think we got everyone here. For some reason I wrote 24 instead of Gax. But all right, yeah.
Yeah, that's my
now I have a
name.
name. Okay, as you realize that you're face to face with a group of Marrow here, of potentially different types. They look different to you. They're definitely not standard for you all. At the top of the round, Gax, you are up.
Oh, damn it. Fuck it. What sort of weaponry does it look like these Marrow have, the three in front of me?
The three that are in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see. Give me 1 second.
Mhm.
They have these guys mainly have claws.
Okay.
Here, but they also do have harpoons on them.
Right.
And then one
Blue
behind it. Looks sort of weird, messed up like harpoon. Mainly, these guys do.
Okay.
And then last but certainly not least, these guys have some sort of, it looks like a spear that's been like coated in algae and seems to, it looks like an extra aquatic-y, but yes.
I don't like the looks of that guy. Don't want to get cut with that spear. Question, from where I'm standing right now to here, is that like an incline or?
Yeah, so what I'll say is like right here, the rock sort of cuts off a little bit and falls a few feet, but you'll see as the slope of rock increases at a pretty sharp angle up to here. So you would be able to run, you can just fall off the edge here, you won't take any damage, and then you'd run up this at difficult, it'd be difficult terrain basically.
Difficult terrain?
Or you could try to leap it.
I could try and leap it. That's 15 feet.
You have to back up
when
a foot or two, or 5 feet, and then run
Yeah.
back.
Let me see. What's my strength? 8. How does that work again? Jumping.
I believe you're, here.
Is it
Jumping
long?
rules are really weird in D&D.
Yeah.
When you make a long jump, you can cover a number of feet up to your strength store if you move at least 10 feet before the jump. Make a
I'm not
standing
gonna be
long
able to
jump
make
that's only
that.
half the distance. However, I do allow people to try to like roll athletics checks to try to do it if it's outside of their jumping range.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make that. I'd have to clear an additional 7 feet.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You could jump down and then run.
I could do that, but that'd still be difficult terrain. Plus, considering it is difficult terrain, I don't want to jump down there only to slip and bust my head open.
Come on, you're a monk. Monks.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
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 Do it.
So that would be... That'd be like 2 feet. So that would be 30 feet.
You can do it.
Plus an addition, and then that would be another 5. So that'd be 35 to get there. Or I could get here, and that would be 40, 50. I can get within melee range of the guy I want to get it in within melee range too. I would have to take an attack of opportunity to do so.
Mhm.
All right, Skipper, hands free.
Come on, pal. Let's fucking do this thing. Let me at him. Come on.
Yes,
come on.
sir. All right,
As you see,
and
the shield. Please describe Skipper to the audience at this juncture.
yeah, so unlike many monks, I do have a shield alongside me. However, his name is unfortunately Skipper. He was a gift, curse, annoyance given to me by my master to learn some sort of lesson. I'm still trying to figure it out. But he is a what looks to be a wooden shield that is studded with metal and trimmed with metal as well. However, the wooden part is only covering up a layer of metal directly underneath it that you can see if you were to look at its back. This particular shield actually does not have a normal armrest, or like straps to put your arms through. It actually just has a little attachment point that goes onto my back, where I have a little hook placed onto my belt for Skipper to rest directly under my cloak.
Hell yeah. You see as he pops out, let me at him, pal. As Skipper comes out.
Yeah, so I am going to take a attack of opportunity. That was my bonus action to summon Skipper.
Yeah, you mean you're going to take an attack action?
No, so the way that I have to get there is to go from where I was here to go to here,
gotcha.
And then here. Yeah.
You ran by this guy.
So I'm going to be taking an attack of opportunity from the dragger, I believe.
Yes, you will.
Is his shield floating?
Yeah, the dragger's just gonna sort of
Yes, it is.
sort of like let only one of his hands have this harpoon thing that is a claw attack at you.
Go for it.
Okay, I will. That's a natural 20 for the first one.
All right, you know what? Fuck you, man.
You can only do one as a reaction attack. Oh, it's not very good damage. That's 10 points of slashing.
Still, it's about the intent.
You see as this creature sort of lashes out at you to claw into you, gouging into your back a little bit.
Damn it, Skipper! What do I keep you around for?
Getting around, Skipper. Motherfucker was fast, pal. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do about it? We'll get down. Don't worry. Fuck this guy up.
Forget about it. But yeah. So that will be my movement in my bonus action.
Oh, yeah.
And as an action, I am going to just make an attack against this guy. Where is it? Staff of Flowers, two-handed.
Doesn't... I don't know for sure.
Oh, 17 to hit. I guess it auto-rolls damage.
Staff of Flowers definitely hits.
Cool. That's 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and I'm going to attempt to stun and strike.
Alright. Oh, no. That's the... That was 9 points of bludgeoning damage, you said?
Yes. So 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need them to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
That's an 8 plus my wisdom plus
cocked.
proficiency.
That's an 11.
An 11 does not save. They are now stunned.
Alright.
Yeah.
We'll go.
Get fucked.
Get fucked.
Okay.
Alright.
And then my second attack, extra attack, is now made at advantage.
Correct.
Roll for that. 14.
14 hits.
Oh, okay, 14. So another 8 points of bludgeoning damage. They're still stunned. That is my turn.
Okay, beautiful.
It's a really
after
good
your
turn.
turn, Akash is up. He's gonna go do Akash things. Pull out the great sword, and he'll make 2 attacks. Let's say +7. That will hit. Second one, 17, so that will hit as well.
Yeah. That was another one all the way at the end.
9, 13, 18 plus strength.
We all agree that we need to worry about the guys, the piercers or whatever they were called. They got those algae-tipped spears. Don't want to get that into our bloodstream.
Yeah, Akash, full on dealing 24 points of damage between the two attacks on these draggers.
Oh,
Why is that Akash always deals the most damage when Autumn isn't here?
No, I feel about it.
hey man, performance
This is the
issues. It
second
happens to the
time
best
this
of
has
us. Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use up any of Akash's stuff. Akash is gonna chill. He's gonna chill right where he is. After that, it is Major Akash's turn. Let me go over.
Not confusing at all.
Nope,
Yeah.
not at all. He is gonna try to finish this guy off. He'll roll his first attack. That will hit. He'll do Divine Smite.
Oh,
Second level.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to get through this
He
quick.
comes over with his first attack, slashes through it, and as his sword is like stuck halfway through this, puts his foot up and kicks this Marrow's now dead body into
Oh my gosh.
the river. And he'll turn
Alrighty.
around and make his other attack. Which will hit.
Let's get this done quick.
Yeah, he's not going to divide smite.
Still got to save some for the big
Might
one.
have been over.
All right.
A little bit.
Overkill is underrated.
All right.
What? No.
After that...
Underkill is...
Welcome back, Autumn!
Oh,
wow.
Hi.
Alright.
Well, I feel bad because I just took your turn.
Oh, good.
You did real good, by the way.
Yeah.
No, we were just joking. Akash always rolls really good,
Yeah.
like,
And
damage
Autumn, you
rolls
don't
when
have to
you're
worry
not
about getting
here.
set up for...
It's so awkward.
I know, right?
Yeah, we're not going to do the Streamlab setup tonight. We want to get Autumn in the game for the remainder of time we have left, and
Yep.
we'll be fine. Which honestly is nice to know that we have this option going forward too. So hope everything's doing better, Autumn. Thank you so much for making it when you can. And we're in the middle of a fight right now, so
Yay.
Yeah.
all right.
Sushi is dying. Alphadon has left.
None of that's true. Okay, so after that, Major Akash is going to bonus
Gax is
action. He's going to cast Shield of Faith on Akash. So
Ooh.
your
Wait,
AP
did he miss against the...
No, he hit.
second
I took
arrow?
the damage off. He didn't kill him.
Ah.
He hit.
He didn't use
But yes,
Divine Strike on that one.
Divine
he didn't divine
Divine
smite
Smite.
it. Yeah. So he cast Shield of Faith on you, Akash. So your AC raises by 2,
Cool.
which I believe brings you to 17 right now. Sorry, we're throwing you immediately into things.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't use any of your stuff
Okay.
either. I just made your 2 attacks with the greatsword that hit. But after Rakash brings us to Yona and Alphadon, you're on deck.
Okay.
Well, I don't want Rakash to get hurt. Does this guy have the fancy tipped spear?
Which guy?
No, it's the guy all the way in the back.
Yeah, these guys
Yeah.
in the back. The skewers have the spear.
I could finish that. Okay, so there, like, are there any, you know what, screw it, all the spellcasters are in one
Huh.
spot with this. Yonan is going to run over to here, and I presume this is like a drop-off right around here.
Yeah, it does slope, kind of. It's not like a straight drop-off, but it's a very steep slope.
Okay, activating Boots of Spider Climb.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yonan is going to run the full 25 past sounds familiar. What's his name again?
Melangarn.
Melangarn.
The name's Orange.
He wants to be Melangarn? Sort of frogs over the rabbit with a horn and goes till he's standing fully vertical. Like he is
Oh yeah.
he is parallel with the ground, just Spider-Man onto this wall. And he's like, and since he is in a spot that these guys would have to be sticking their head in a very specific way to be seeing him, I'd like to hide from
gotcha.
them.
Give me a stealth check, please.
Nice. Oh!
I don't
Man
know.
bended his
I
knees.
don't
and
know what it is
shifted.
with you rolling natural 20 stealths at the beginning of our sessions. Goddamn.
What assassin rogues
I think
should
that
be.
all of my companions just saw Yoden walk off a cliff. And then
Good riddance.
Yeah.
I like to
guy.
think your feet were on the actual cliffside and you just walked in a vertical angle directly down the cliff.
Like some sort of Looney Tunes skit.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, you actually see, like, at the perfect moment, some fog has rolled down the river above the algae, like, right where Yonan is walking into by the side of the cliff.
I don't see Yonan
Like
anymore.
Peter-
Let's fucking go.
Like Peter Griffin, I'll just disappear into the vegetable mist.
Damn it, I can still feel him in my head. Where'd that bastard go?
All right, taking out the crossbow of translocation.
Oh,
I
Alright.
have. And you know what? Given that I've got that natural 20, I'm gonna see if I can let it ride. I'm gonna use my new sharpshooter feat that I just took.
ooh, okay.
So, which one of these guys is looks less well armored?
They're all pretty poorly armored, to be honest with you. But it does look like these guys, the guys with the spears in the back, are the least of them. They also look like they are they're the smallest of them. They're the scrawny ones. They look like they're kind of maybe the runts of whatever marrow litter. This
All right,
might not be.
I'm gonna focus on this guy and minus
Right.
5 to whatever I hit, but I'm rolling with disadvantage. This is with the crossbow.
Rolling with advantage, I mean.
Yeah. So does a 16 hit?
Oh,
Absolutely a 16 hits.
yes.
Oh, I think I forgot to have my sneak attack. So I'm just going to roll that again. And
Okay.
That's a short sword.
oh wait, that's the wrong
Wait, that's not damage.
crossbow. I meant that light crossbow.
Why are you
So-
rolling to hit again? Oh,
Yeah, I
see.
forgot to have the macro up. So that is
I see.
total of 23 plus 10. So 33 points of
Nice.
piercing damage with a magical weapon.
Let's
Goddamn.
go.
33 total, huh?
Yep.
Still barely up.
Oh, barely. That guy's hurting.
Definitely bloodied, I'll say.
Let's go.
I did my best. I did my very best to one-shot this thing.
You
So,
did very good.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn?
yeah, that's all I can do. That's full movement, action,
Alright.
bonus action.
Okay. After that, that'll bring us to Alphadon. Sushi, you are on deck, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, so this guy is standing on the edge of the cliff here,
Yeah.
and I can
Finish
see him
him
perfectly
off.
fine.
Where's the man?
I'm just gonna Ray of Frost him.
Ooh.
So I believe that
Kill him.
is
14.
14 to hit.
14 to hit. Is it the same one that Yona hit, or someone else?
It was this one here. That's 14. Yeah, it's a 14.
Oh,
because I
yeah,
have my staff
14 will
out.
hit.
Okay.
14 will hit,
So-
absolutely.
Okay, that is 7 damage. cold.
7 damage.
7 cold.
All right. What does it look like as Yonan, disappears and then a crossbow shoots out and you just see at the last second this guy's going to hang on. What does it look like as you finish him off here?
Oh, so that was translocation. So did you teleport or no?
He didn't use it, I don't think, right?
Mm-mm.
Or did you?
No,
He
I
didn't
can only
say.
do that once per day, and I'm saving it.
Ah, okay.
That's fair.
Well, so I see this crossbow bolt sticking out of the sky, and this invert reverse mermaid, and hit it with a blast of cold that I form in my hand.
Yeah, this is just the particles around Alphadon. He pulls like moisture from the air to create this shot as he shoots it over.
It just opposite sublimates. It freezes the mist into a small projectile and flies out. Hits it.
Absolutely. All right, that's your action.
My action. And did that take it out?
Well, that 7. Oh shit! Yes, 7 damage will do it. That's I was trying to get at. Let's describe how you kill him.
Oh,
yeah, as you the ray of frost goes through him. As it pierces through the chest of this marrow, it sort of looks down confusedly, and then tumbles off the side into the water.
Completely frozen solid?
No, it's just
Not
a cantrip. I think it just froze some of its blood and stopped its heart, and it fell over.
Completely frozen solid in spirit.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And then I'm gonna frost walk up to here. How far was that?
Looks like it's about 27 and a half, so you're good.
I think it goes over here, but yeah, 30 feet.
That's down the cliff.
Yeah.
Here.
And then that's movement, and yes. And then for bonus action, is having Melangarn move a bonus action, or?
No. Theoretically, Melangarn should have to roll for his initiative, and then he gets his whole turn as is.
Okay.
So what do you want Melangarn to do?
I want Melangarn to scamper up this cliff and do the help action. Basically, just jump around and distract the enemy. Give them advantage.
You see Melangarn hops over and begins honestly using his horn to just poke at this Marrow's webbed feet to fuck with them and stuff. And I would say Akash, you see, because you're right next to him, Akash sees Major Rakash get just a grin starts to come up on his face as he sees Melangarn start to, who's an Olmirage, by the way, for anyone who is interested, begin to stab at this Marrow's feet to provide advantage on the next attack, basically. Is that the end of Melangarn's turn?
I think so. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
That'll bring us. Okay, that will bring us to Sushi. You still
Oh,
have your
you look
movement,
low.
I believe. You bonus action Misty Stepped, right, Alvadon?
No, I don't have
So
that
you do
yet.
still have your movement.
I moved and Misty stepped.
Oh, you movement, gotcha.
Yeah.
So
That's
you would
I
have a
think
bonus action, but you
third
didn't
level,
use it for anything.
or is it 5th level?
And
Mist Walker.
either way, yeah. So use your movement to Frostwalk, and then you had a bonus action, but did not use it this turn.
No, I did
It
not.
sounds like. Perfect. All right. That will bring us to Sushi then.
All right. Sushi's going to try to talk to her conscience.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Is this your cave, Mr. Conscience? Will you be there when I leave?
You should have left long before. But you alone will be okay. Together, I can give you hundreds of barrels. You'll never see the sky, and there will be thousands of gems.
That's okay. I got a barrel that I already really like. I like that, though.
I'm gonna roll. I mean, he has very high intelligence, but I'm just gonna roll an intelligence saving throw. And if they fail, this ancient aboleth creature will take 1d4 psychic damage. Just for having constitution. I'm gonna say because it's sushi and that just shocked.
I have a barrel that I really like.
Piss
No,
out
thank
of him.
You're
We'll call
not
it
trapped in his mind. He's trapped in your mind skin.
You're not trapped.
Yeah,
Not
we're gonna
trapped.
call it sushi. What's your spell save DC?
A million.
16, right? Because you have a max wisdom, correct?
Yes, that would be 16.
All right, so I'm gonna roll an intelligence save. Yeah, I rolled a natural 20. So yeah, they honestly, connection to your conscience is now cut off. It seems for a second. You don't feel it there.
You literally
let's keep this guy together, okay? Sushi's gonna make her way up here.
Okay.
And use Gust
Okay.
to try to push him off the edge.
Oh,
All right. Let me same throw. We pulled up to 5 feet
Interesting.
away. It's a strength saving throw.
Yes.
So DC 16.
Okay.
Yeah, strength.
They're pretty good at this. That's 5 on the die. So you push him back 5 feet. You said.
Yes.
That's what it is, right? Roughly, we'll go there.
She's gonna whisper in common, please don't die.
yeah.
To the mirror, the fish guy. It seems like he does not understand you, but you do feel like it pushes this guy just a little extra farther, and you hear another voice. I can barely help. Here. Get rid of them. I believe in you, child.
Sushi's
as that,
conscience is sounding weird.
that sigil on the back of your hand that glowed for a while sort of feels warm again in this moment. I'm gonna roll a dex save for this guy. Okay, he takes damage from hitting the rocks. Cool.
Now I've got 2 consciences.
Don't listen to the other. Evil.
Now this is the wild
That's
mother
exactly what it is.
Watch evil.
Sorry, the reception here is pretty bad. Could you
Yeah.
could you get to another place?
Anyways, that is your action, Sushi. Anything else for you?
Yeah, she will use her movement to move up. Not next to Gax, but behind him.
So you move from here to here, right?
Oh, sorry, I probably can't quite get that.
How much movement does Sushi have?
35.
Okay, so we'll say you're a little farther up, roughly to, like, here. That'll get you. I mean, it's close enough to be right next to Gax-ish.
Okay.
Sweet. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
Any
Yes.
bonus action? Or, all right.
I could do a bonus action to take dodge action, I think.
No, that's a full action to do it, unless you're, like, a monk.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Yes, you are right. All right.
Monk
Wait.
or
Sushi's
rogue.
got like a million levels in rogue, so that is a bonus action.
Yeah.
Not dodge. Dodge is not a bonus action.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
dodge. I thought
Disengage
you said
is,
dash.
yeah. Disengage and dash are, yeah. But, yes. After that, if that is the end of your turn there, my lone warrior gets to go. I guess I'll roll another
The last
save.
one standing.
Okay. He's able to get his footing. He has to spend extra movement. Get up to here. He is going to move over here.
Oh.
And
Where's he
he's
going
going to
for?
take a shove check against you, Alphadon. So
Uh-oh.
I need you.
Strength saving throw.
Your intellect fortress can't help you now, can it, nerd?
I just want to double check, make sure I'm doing this right. I believe shove action is competing Might be either strength save or it's competing athletics.
It's competing athletics.
Perfect. All right. I wasn't 100% sure how to use it a bunch, but he seems
Yeah.
That's the same difference.
Yeah.
Give me athletics.
That was okay. It looked like a 3 there for a second.
Yeah.
16.
That's pretty good.
So 16. He goes to shove, and you're able to scoot out of the way, but too late you realize as he pushes his elbow out and kicks you off the cliff. As I got an 18, so he'll push you back 5 feet.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. 22.
22. Yeah, miraculously, you're able to grab on, like 5 feet down to a jagged rock. I mean, it hurts to grab on. You're not taking any damage from it. But, like, you see a lot of these rocks are, like, sharp along the edges here. Like, this guy just took damage from falling because he got shoved off by Sushi. Yeah. But you were able to not have that occur to you.
You good over there?
Yes.
But yeah,
Sounded like you got 20 years on you from that shove.
Takes one attack action. It's to make its claw attack against Sushi, which is a 14 to hit. I don't believe that hits.
Was it expecting that to happen?
Yes. All right.
Bad Squidward.
After that, we got our skewers. Yeah, this spearman here is sort of seeing, having his foe Gax right there is just going to move over here.
Isn't he stunned?
God, he is stunned. You are right. Never fucking mind.
Yeah.
This guy is going to use his full probably action as well, the dash. Of course, this won't go away. Oh no, you can kill Melongarden.
No!
Because they have reach.
Spears are also throwing weapons.
Yeah, he wants to get He's gonna try to attack Melangarn now.
No,
Melangarn is squishy.
That is a 13 to hit.
Melangarn has an AC of 13.
Oh no! All right.
Can you cast shield through Melangarn?
It's a reaction.
You can cast touch space spells, I think.
Yeah.
Your familiar on your turn as an action. I don't know if it specifies on your turn as an action.
It says they have to use their reaction to cast any spells. So can I use my reaction to set off their reaction to cast shield?
Let me go read Find Familiar deeply quick.
I actually don't know that.
Off the top of my head, I feel like you shouldn't, but I would allow it if it says you can.
Your familiar transforms when choosing a creature. When you
That's
cast a
interesting
spell with the range of touch, your familiar can deliver the spell as if it had cast a spell. Your familiar is within 100 feet of you and must use its reaction to deliver the spell when you cast it. If the spell requires an attack roll, you can use your attack modifier for the roll.
Interesting.
Finally, when you cast the spell with the range of touch, your familiar can deliver the spell as if it had cast the spell. Your familiar must be able. It says range of touch specifically, but if it's range of self, I feel like that should count because it's self-touch, and then it starts getting to other distances. So, fuck it, I'll allow it.
Okay. I'll use shield on Melangarn.
All right. I assume that brings it to 18.
Yes.
This guy's gonna try to attack him again. That's a 16. Don't get to kill yours.
Well, doesn't it last for the next turn?
Yeah, I rolled a 16 to hit. You have an 18 AC now. I want to
just
kill
like
you guys.
Yeah, Jack's just like, damn it.
I want to hurt you bad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. After that,
It's like, stop being smart, guys. Let me just kick the shit out of you for once.
holy shit. Make sure they don't have resist. No? Okay. Aces Caltheon moves his hands around, and then 3 little beads of fire pop out, and they all slam into this warrior here, as he takes a good grip of damage, but is still up.
Nice, nice.
Was that meteor? Micrometeor?
Nope, it was Scorching Ray. That's what the spell was. It seems to do normal damage to them. After that, finally, these guys can go...
I just realized, wait, where's my master? She's usually up here
Right
first.
here.
He's right
She
here.
rolled that natural one.
No,
remember?
no, this is just Gax, like, she... No.
Oh, she, yeah.
Yeah.
Usually would have the highest initiative.
Yeah,
Uh,
not used to this.
okay. This one dragger that's left is going to go for it. So
Hey,
he
I mean-
pulls out his harpoon and attacks Major Koch with disadvantage.
I mean, I'm here to
After 20.
make... Oh.
Disadvantage, but that's still going to hit. Okay.
Well, we dodged a crit, so that's good. But yeah, I mean, Gax is here to impress Nelsa.
Mm-hmm. One.
Alright, show that there has been progress.
Okay, that's 10 points of damage to him. And then he is going to take opportunity attacks. Well, actually, he won't take any opportunity attacks because I don't think Melangarn can attack. I guess he'll take one from Rakash.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Melangarn already used the reaction.
Oh, yeah. As he goes over here, as he shot the harpoon in Rakash, he lets some line out as he's running and then leaps off and then presses a little thing on the harpoon and the line stops.
Uh-oh.
As he begins to leap, I need Rakash to make...
Opportunity, is that?
yeah, he'll make an opportunity attack, but first he's rolling it. Going for
Mhm.
disadvantage.
Wait, what's happening?
After one.
They're gonna try and pull Rakash into the water.
So you see as the
Stabbed him with a harpoon and just
the marrow
jumped off to the
dragger
ground.
fired a harpoon into him at disadvantage. I still hit. Ran away. Took the attack of opportunity from Major Rakash, which missed, and
Yeah.
jumped off the cliff, which effectively pulls Major Rakash this far over to the edge. And you see that he, in the last amount of movement, slips off the edge and is like actively falling.
Uh-oh.
And then I'm going to move this guy to the GM layer as he dips underneath the water and is no longer be able to be seen.
That's not good.
Which brings us to Case's turn. Why do I have so many damn ally NPCs? All right.
Well, no. Well, seems like one of them's about to be taken care of.
Yeah.
We have no idea how many Myro are in the water, but he does have water breathing on him, so...
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Not gonna
But
drown
you
at
don't
least.
want to be in the water here in the first place. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to come out.
Well, you still get poisoned if you breathe in the water.
Well, it's not... yeah. It's whenever you get submerged in it. Pretty sure.
I thought it's when you drink it.
Okay.
If memory serves. Oh, no, I'm talking about the fact that whenever you get into the water infected by an aboleth, in its lair, you can no longer breathe air.
Actually, you know what Case would do? Case would jump off the edge here, and you see mid-air, he turns into this massive shark-like creature as he hits underneath the water, and I'll also move him.
Well, I guess that's not a concern of his. Cool.
His Major Rakash is the leader of the Scale Guard. They want him in there. All right, after Case, last turn of initiative. Sorry this is taking so long, guys. We are at Nelsa.
Oh, finally.
All right. Nelsa
It's done.
an insane amount of movement. She could just leap over this.
So another way to think about it is she's actually at the top of the initiative, and she just let us all get a surprise run out.
Ah, true.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Come on, show me how it's done, baby girl.
Make attacks with advantage because she's flanking with Sushi. That's not how you use a dice tower, Jack. Oh. Okay. First one's a hit, a roost.
I'm sure you use a dice tower by putting the tower into the dice. Not the other way around.
Yeah. You see, as she hops over, 2 goblins in flanking, sort of like leaps up, gives
Nice.
one punch to the sternum of this like marrow creature, and then as he bends his head down, forms her hand like this and juts up, and whatever sort of bone he has goes into his brain as he falls dead.
Nice.
Does she have enough movement after that to go? Yes, she does.
Yeah, gotta love it. Even if she doesn't, she has a free dash because she's a goblin.
He's gonna flurry of blows.
Ooh.
Advantage, because she's flanking with you, Dax.
Yes, sir. Well, she would have advantage anyways because he's stunned.
Oh, yeah. The second one's a natural 20.
Oh, that's what I said. Show me how it's done.
Oh, not allowed. The natural 20. Jesus Christ. Yeah, she just fucking comes from behind, hits the knee of, like, back knee joint of one of these marrows, and then as he goes down to his knee, she just reaches around and snaps his neck.
You know, you're outstandingly good at following up very quickly.
Yes, and we have...
But hot damn!
But that is Nelson's turn, which will bring us to the top of the initiative order, which will be Gax, and then Akash is on deck. It will be over soon-ish, maybe. I don't know. Major Akash isn't in a great spot. But,
Who knows?
I'm going to pitch that we take one last break here, and then we'll come back at 10:02, and then we'll go till 10:30. Probably call it there. Is that good for everyone?
So 11-minute break.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
One quick clarification.
Yes.
The thing the harpoons are attached to, is that a metal chain?
Oh.
Like
a
a
good question.
harpoon crossbow.
I need these custom stat blocks. I did not think.
Is it a rope?
I don't
Give me
think
10 minutes. I'll get back
it,
to you. How's that sound?
it could be like
Fair
a
enough.
rope.
I think
Fair
it
enough.
would be metal, but let me just think if there's anything you're gonna try to do to me based off that.
Yeah. There are no good answers. You've been playing with me long enough to know that.
Absolutely.
It's actually mithril.
Oh, so if I tried
Absolutely
to strangle him with his own chain, he would have no way of breaking through it. Good to know.
Yeah, go in the water first.
See, this is
go
what
in the
I
water
mean.
first.
There's no good answer to that.
I mean, he's in the water. You're not. Go in the water first.
Oh, just watch me.
Try to strangle someone who's breathing out of their abdomen.
They still need blood to go to the brain.
Googling
Yeah,
harpoon rope is
that is
way
true.
back when. But alright, I'm
They actually have 3 brains.
gonna take the 10 minutes to go to the bathroom, make a drink, and then
Yeah.
research harpoon stuff, but I'll see you in 10.
Okay.
If you have any questions about what the hell is going on right now and all this, shoot me a message and I will happily respond.
Awesome.
Yeah. Flames on the horizon. The burning of life. So many futures gone. All because of strife. Their causes so simplistic. The divide grows wide. Their lives so eurythmic. The reason my loved ones died. My story is all too common. Desolation before the music reaches my ear from the songbird's lyre. I stare into my drink served by the barman, finding reasoning in my soul. I stand up and scream, "Death! Death to the Empire!" I looked what are harpoon cords made out of, and it said harpoon cords, ultimate guitar, and I was like,
They're either cured. They're either cured rope or chain.
Yeah, I think the first like OG ones that were made of like rope were hemp rope, which is stronger.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, either way, these are made of some like tough seaweed that must have grown on like the ocean floor or in very deep water. It's very strong because it had to deal with the pressure of that level of depth.
Under pressure.
So cutting this would be challenging.
Yeah, possible but challenging. Also depends on what you're trying to, cut or how you want to try to fuck it up.
Is it still living?
What?
Is it still living? Recorded. Being this made out of...
Well, you can try to investigate that if you get time to spend up close with it.
Ruby.
Alright. As we come back to initiative order here, my apologies for not getting it set up on the roll 20. I tried it last time. I will try to do it more in the future to just have it on there. I'm just so used to the pen and paper for this stuff that... Yeah. Either way, at the top of initiative order... for us as we come back, if everyone's back and ready.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. We're gonna have Gax. I mean, there's only one enemy that's visible right now.
Yeah. Shit. So, I got two options. I either sit here on my ass and pass turn, hoping that something happens, hoping that everyone else can do what they need to do.
Are you at that level of monster?
Not yet.
What level?
That's next level.
9? Gotcha.
Yeah, I was thinking about this level taking, instead of getting the +2 to my wisdom, I was thinking about getting fighting initiate and getting Mariner.
Oh, after this sort of aboleth thing, if you rethink that and think you want to, switch it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, right now you got what you got.
Yeah, this is. I'm kind of. In the moment, it didn't cross my mind when I was choosing it, but now I'm like, wow. That was the wrong choice. Let me see.
Nope, there goes. Gax.
Yeah.
Under your training. And she points up to, and like from the ceiling, which obviously is not on the map, you can see these stalactites? Or is it stalagmites that come from the ceiling?
It's stalactites.
Thank you.
Stalactites.
I always forget. But yes, you would see these stalactites coming down from the ceiling that you might be able to use to swing across
you know I wasn't good with
river. And trust in your training.
I trust in you.
Trust in the
not
dragon
me.
style.
Well,
Trust
you know,
in yourself then. And what I'll say is, I'll allow you to roll
Shit.
acrobatics to try to move across this area as quickly as possible. It might still be difficult terrain, and if you roll real bad,
Gax is Gax kind of looks to the nearest place where he could, like, you know, jump off of this wall right next to him. Looks back to where he needs to go, kind of like pumps himself up a little bit, and he's like, "Damn it!" And he fucking goes for it. So this is the wall here, right?
Yes.
So he runs up to it, kicks off the wall so he can use his claws to dig into to get a good grip on the rocks up above, so he could basically jump from one to the other. And you said I need to make an acrobatics?
Acrobatics check. And here's what I will say in this moment. Gax, you can either take advantage on this check right now, or make the bet that if you succeed, it'll be tough, but if you succeed, you will get a DM inspiration that you can use. And stack up to 2.
I got a +8 to this. I don't have any other modifiers, I don't think. You know what, Jack? You know I'm a gambling man. You know I love those 1 in 100 type things. And you also know that a lot of the time it works out for me. So let's go for it. So
DC 20 and you got it.
DC 20? Oh, simple DC. All right, you know what?
You failed by more than 5. So as you do that, you leap off the wall, you begin making your way, and you make it about halfway or so before your hand begins to slip on the algae that coats the stalactites. And as you begin to slip, I'll allow you 1 dex save to try to catch a hold.
Okay, just a singular dex save.
You've lost your momentum, yeah.
11.
11's not going to cut it here, Chief.
So all everyone hears is everyone hears Nelson, goddamn.
I guess I shouldn't. I really thought he was going to make that. You plummet into the water. That's your movement that you've used up.
Well, I mean, now I'm in the water,
Gax,
so what do I see?
you hear in your mind, Gax, you're not looking so good. You might need a hat. Oh no, he's gone.
Well, yeah. What am I looking at in the water?
Well, give me a perception check with disadvantage.
How thick is this algae?
Pretty fucking
Oh
For right now, I'm holding my breath. By the way, I know I can breathe, but I know if I do breathe, bad things might happen. So,
okay.
Perception at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. 16.
16's not bad. So I will do this for you.
Let's see it.
You see the marrow that has this like cord made of. It's strange seaweed to you, but as it's like made of this, refined and all sorts of stuff, seaweed that's connected to Major Akash. This marrow is here, underwater. You see his legs have reattached to each other, so he has like the mermaid sort of tail, and is swimming at a rapid pace.
5
And it is in that moment you also get like the weird sense of prey that feels a danger, and you just turn your head around, and now I have to go to, here we go.
Well, I did see that
You
someone
see-
turned into a...
Yeah, I mean, you
Shark.
saw it was a massive shark, but yeah, behind you,
Yeah.
you see case is a large shark. I don't have a shark image, but I moved his,
Yeah.
changed his token size, so yeah.
Okay, so that was my action. That was my movement. Question.
Mm-hmm.
The rope would be like here. Okay. You know what? Fucking, I got teeth. If I'm down here, I better, might as well make use of
I
it.
got teeth.
I got teeth.
How do you like the taste of seaweed?
Nah, So,
Gotcha.
I'm going to expend a key point to Step of the Wind, and I'm going to move to here.
All right. Do you swim at higher speed?
No, half speed, so...
Okay, so yeah, perfect. Yeah, you know what's
Yeah.
happening. So
Mhm.
you're good.
So, how fucked up does this guy look?
He's he didn't get actually. He only got hit once. Yeah, he's doing all right.
Okay. Well, I know it's going to be pretty difficult to swing my staff here, but I do have a secondary option. Pardon the mixed company, but looks like I'm out for sushi today. I'm gonna bite this fish man.
Sushi's not for eating.
Very true statement.
But all right, give me your bite attack. Let me make sure. Look at the underwater rules.
I'm pretty sure weapon
okay.
attacks are made at disadvantage
Yeah,
underwater.
that's a weapon attack. This is not a weapon.
Yeah, this is my unarmed strike.
Yeah, but unarmed strikes should be at disadvantage.
Are they also at disadvantage?
It doesn't look like it based on the rules here, so I'm not gonna, make you abide by that. Throw that on you.
Yeah.
That might be a new house rule that I had to underwater combat, because if you've ever tried to punch underwater.
Yeah, it's not great.
But either way, that's not in the rules as written, so go for it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later.
That's a later problem.
Yeah. It would definitely be easier to bite someone than it is to swing a staff.
I like the bite a lot. Go for it.
Also, that's my thought process on that. 18 to hit.
18 hits, 7 damage.
Yeah, 7 points of piercing.
All right.
And extra attack. Yeah. Let's go for another bite. Try to get this guy
13 also hits.
13 for an extra 6 points of piercing.
6 piercing. Gas. Describe to me what it looks like to probably only the massive shark that is floating underwater. But also, the blood will come up to the top of the river as this occurs.
Yeah,
you killed this dragger, by the way.
So as, the shark starts to come up behind Gax, like, he knows intuitively that this was one of the people that he was with because he saw it happen, but, in the moment he's like, oh shit, so he just starts fucking going for what he was originally going to, starting to swim a lot faster than probably what is expected, considering he's, he knows how to swim, but it's not exactly as graceful as you think it would be before he gets to this dragger and basically grabs onto him, basically puts him into a choke before using his mouth and just starts going absolutely ferrule on this guy's neck.
An absolute violent scene underwater that really almost no one else can see except for, Case as a great white shark. But what you guys do see is this dark, very dark, but still, kind of red blood begin to permeate through the algae in this area.
Now,
We're not sure whose blood it is. It could be Gax's.
Now, DM,
Yes.
what does it taste like?
What does it taste like?
Wait, are you breathing in? If you're not breathing underwater, can you taste it? Because if you hold your breath, technically you can't taste it.
It's on your tongue.
Yeah, your tongue still has taste buds that send... what's up?
Give me a
flavor check.
Flavor check.
Insight? Survival? I don't know.
Make me an intelligence save just because of how... let me see. So what is it? Survival, insight.
If you want to pitch a skill, go for it too. But
medicine. I don't know. I mean, survival sounds best. Let me see.
absolutely.
Let's see. What we got here, boys? 10.
Tastes meaty. It doesn't taste just like fish. It doesn't taste like bad as far as raw meats go. Tastes a little weird, but I don't know. It's not like it tastes fantastic, but it doesn't taste horrible. Anyways, anything else you want to do with this narrow underwater?
That was a very smooth transition.
Thank you. I thought that was my DM at his best here.
I mean,
I'm sorry, I
this
did
is
not
what I'm
prep
here
the
for.
taste of these marrow creatures.
If it doesn't taste bad and it's already in my mouth,
Okay, I'm putting that in the chat as well. I have to put that.
if it doesn't taste bad and it's
feel free to
already...
top in the lore-worthy quotes as well. We'll just leave it up there, because then other people will be like, what the fuck is happening in that game?
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't taste bad,
Yeah,
it's already
anyways,
in my mouth, might as well just swallow.
That's movement, bonus action, and action, right?
Swallowing is a free action, right?
Oh, that's phrasing. All right, Akash, you're up. Holy shit. There's one enemy left on the board. They're within range of you.
So it is that guy. Okay, I was going to ask, is that a bad person or a friend?
Yeah, there's a few different kinds of marrow that have been around. These guys have like this weird algae
And they all
on the
taste
tip of their
differently.
spear.
Figure it out.
These guys are the beefiest ones.
I can only forever think that it sounds like the things from World of Warcraft.
And then these guys are, that's the type where I shot that harpoon and tried to drag them into the water.
Okay.
But, yes, those are the different kinds, yeah. Custom
And then,
marrow stat blocks by yours truly.
Let me see. I assume this is within... Yeah.
Absolutely, you can rush over. And Melangarn is not you can run right over Melangarn, basically, and share the same space.
Okay. I will, try to, gently, evade him so that he's there. And then I am just going straight in for an attack.
Absolutely. You already have the greatsword. That was what I used for your attacks last time. You did kill one of them. The weird blood did get sucked into the sword. And you have this, thrum going about your body, this combat. Combat feels good.
Okay. So then, yeah, I'm going to roll to hit. 22 hit?
Absolutely.
Awesome. And then... Oh, it rolled twice. First one...
Okay, you have 2 attacks.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Well, let me have to roll for the second one, but the first damage was 16, I think. What does it look on roll 20? Yeah, 16.
16.
Yeah, 16 slashing damage.
I'm looking at this equation and it's being weird.
Right?
What's your strength modifier? No, because it has +1. What is it
Squiggle
rolling?
plus squiggle plus 6 plus 6.
2d6 equals 2 plus 4.
2d6 plus 4.
It would be 2d6 plus 4 because it's +1 weapon. You have a strength mod of 3. That just looks really weird to me. It may very well be right, but would you be cool with just manually rolling 2d6 plus 4? Or if you have, like actual dice, if your stuff's a little messed up on roll 20, I'm fine with you rolling that for tonight, and then I can help you get the character sheet set up and all that a little later.
It's okay. I rolled on D20 with like a roll 20 or D&D Beyond with an extension that connects to roll 20, so that's probably what's going on.
Well, then I trust it enough. You would have to roll max to get the 16 damage, which is absolutely possible. So we're gonna say that worked. The 16 points of damage against this guy, which has been wounded once. Yeah. How do you want to do this?
Oh fuck. Okay.
Nice.
I think while I'm running up to him, I'm going to like jump over the bunny, just afraid that I'm going to hit him, and then just kind of slam the sword through him, bisecting him.
Yeah. Shit. Absolutely. You hop over the bunny and sort of like feint almost like the one, and he goes to like block with his spear, but you, with a amount of grace that Akash usually doesn't show, flip it up and just bisect him into blood just flowing into the sword here. As you go, no, I can really help you. As you see your sword, you're the only one who notices this, but your sword grows in length ever so slightly.
Phrasing.
I didn't even hear it that way.
Beat me to it.
But as the combat wraps up here, Major Rakash is able to climb his way up to the...
I was just about to say I was going to use my turn to spider climb over to Rakash and sort of help him steady himself.
Yeah, he's okay. He didn't take a shit ton of damage. It was just a moment of if he got dragged away, you don't know what the hell would have happened. But he's
it's
all right.
It's okay, Akash. You just need to get it under some cold water.
Are you talking to Rakash or Akash?
Akash, your sword's having a bit of unwanted extension. Just cold shower.
Akash is the only one who noticed that, but fair.
Or this is Palom saying that.
As all of the enemies seem to be defeated here, is there anything you want to do before heading further down these caverns?
Throw a rope towards
Gax? You're able to, for the sake of brevity, you're able to get Gax and everyone back up. You're good.
Gax is like stays a solid few seconds below water after a combat stun, so everyone's like, is he okay? And then immediately it's just like, it comes up and he's like, oh, they're actually not that bad.
It's Caltheon that goes, is he okay? And then Nelsa just goes, he's fine. And then you pop back up out of the water.
Oh, he's fine.
Wait, did you actually...
Well, I can't swing, so I had to bite, and when I bite, I have to taste, so,
There is so many things wrong with that sentence.
You try swinging a stick underwater, alright?
Fair.
Let's get going.
Yeah.
Are there anything of value on these marrow?
I mean, it looks like what they have on them is pretty bare bones, except for they do all have,
Did you guys hear that?
harpoons on them.
You'll take one of the harpoons with the string attached.
That's pretty good.
All right.
I would like to investigate the seaweed too, if possible, maybe in a nature or survival.
We'll come back to get some good cuts.
Yeah, either nature or survival would be good. You don't want to take too much time. You have a little bit to look at the seaweed quick. Yeah, give me a nature or survival check.
Question, since I didn't breathe in the water, can I still breathe in air?
Taking its time.
Yeah, you try to take a breath out of air and you're able to.
Oh my god! Oh, I'm fine. Okay. We're good.
Come on, roll 20.
Thought I was a goner.
There it goes.
Is anyone seriously hurt?
No.
Not really. Kind of kicked their asses.
Okay, nice.
Took a serious hurt.
Melengard almost got hit.
Took any... I think the only one that actually took a hit was Major, but I think he can manage himself.
Jax take a hit as well?
Yeah, I took a pretty
Oh, that's
nasty
right.
blow to the back, but I'm fine.
Don't be such a pussy. Nelsa says, and then sort of winks at you.
What do you mean?
This, you've only seen this, like, attitude from her, like, honestly, a couple times before. She's trying to hide her... It's a little bit of fear and, like, trepidation with humor is kind of what she's doing.
I said I was fine. You don't need to worry.
No, you did good, apprentice. And Rakash goes over
Thank
to you,
you.
and he'll heal 10 health points of yours.
Oh, thanks. That's all that I had missing.
Oh, did I get this right? This is good.
Yeah, we're pretty good at that.
And he's going to do the remainder for himself. All right. Sushi with your 30, Jesus, and you do technically get a D4 on top of that too.
Yikes! Holy
Sushi
hell!
is nature?
Uh,
Sushi is one with the seaweed. The
for
seaweed.
survival, you get a D4 to all your survival checks as well, Sushi, because of the benefit from winning the gauntlet.
That's right. I always forget about that.
No, you're good. I figured a way to code it into Kalon's macro for his stealth and performance, but I found out that every time you change any little thing in the character sheet, it resets it completely, so I kind of stopped. So I just roll it manually. But either way, a 30 is a fucking 30. This, I mean, you don't know what it's called, Sushi, but you do know kind of how it works, I guess. And it is made of a, like, dried and processed in a specific way, sort of seaweed from deep towards the bottom of the ocean, far depths. So you imagine that if they're using this, they have to send Marrow or something to go and fetch this on long journeys to get out that deep. To make this sort of seaweed cord with a 30. It's not really still living because it's been pulled up, but you do know that this object basically has a vulnerability to necrotic damage. So if you try to sever it with, like, necrotic damage, it'll be a lot more successful than anything else.
Okay. Very much organic and biological in its nature.
Yes, it is.
Sushi just kind of nibbles on it. Tastes good, and she puts it in her bag.
Barrels and gems, Sushi. Everything you've ever wanted.
But I have
I can show you caves and depths that you've never imagined.
That would be fun, but that's what I'm doing. Do you want to join me? You can come with. It'll be fun.
I have chosen the wrong individual.
You can tell me more about yourself.
Silence on the end. The other end.
What were you when you were like? What were you like when you were a kid?
This pig did not
It
learn
just
his
keeps
lesson.
talking.
The
That's
first
gotta
time.
go. That's gotta go in somewhere. What were you like when you were a kid? Talking to an ancient aboleth.
It's like, okay, Sushi's now.
There's just silence on the other end. Is there any other quick stuff you guys want to do before moving on
Psychologist.
here? We are gonna get to wrapping up here shortly. By the way, just trying to leave the session on
I'm gonna have Skipper go back onto my
Come on, Gax, don't do me like that. Come on, I was out helping. You know, when you went in there with the guy and stuff, like,
Yeah.
I was there, and like, I had hands, I would have helped you hang on to the goddamn stalagmites or whatever. But, like, come on, pal, don't put me away.
Oh wow,
He slowly gets shoved again.
I love that you help so much.
You see Nelsa just hiding a smirk poorly of her own. She goes, you know, he was always helpful and not helpful.
You know, sometimes I think you offloaded a problem onto me instead of trying to teach me a lesson.
Problems often teach people's lessons, my apprentice.
Is that
Anyways,
just
the
wisdom or
breach. You ponder it and tell me. Yeah. Soon enough, as you guys make your way further down the cavern, I'm gonna need everyone to roll perception checks for me, quick.
I got you.
Perception.
Look at this.
Normal.
Look at this. Nat 20 plus $1 million. All right.
Okay, here's a perception for Althadon.
Yeah.
And here's one for Melangarn.
15.
Pretty good.
Wow.
We have perceived.
You have perceived like the things and stuff, guys.
Proceed through the veil.
Melangarn got a 22.
Fuck. Yeah, as you guys are making your way deeper, Yonin, Melangarn, Sushi, and Gax.
Yes.
Also Nelsa. At this point, don't need to roll for the other people. Goddamn. See a sort of like pocket into the main path that you're following with a little bit of light coming out of it. How do you proceed seeing this? You don't hear anything suspicious, like movement or anything like that. And I'll say, Sushi, your fucking 30 survival check on the rope stuff, carrying that over just a little bit, you see tracks of what's like split. It is the feet, like separate webbed feet walking that you can see, and you see 6 different pairs, which is the amount of amount of marrow you just killed. And you see as they morph into like one large, flipper sort of thing as they get towards the water, and this must be where the 6 of these marrow came from, and dove into the water to jump out and sort of surprise you guys in the darkness.
I kind of stop specifically Alphadon, but try and just stop the whole group and point it out to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, if
See
they
there? And then they come together, guys.
Yeah, if they came from the Aboleth, I think that's probably where we need to go. They're fine.
How do you guys scout it out or head forward?
Honestly,
the main path does continue on further into somewhat darkness.
we could either go through this main
It
path or
knows
try
that
to see
we're
if
coming, right?
yeah, pretty intently at this point, probably.
Okay. Casts light on a stone and throws it in there.
Yeah, so as you even get an angle to throw the stone in there, you see a large sort of empty... Here, I'll just to show you what it looks like. It is a map, but as you throw the light in, you're able to see that it is sort of an empty area.
Well, that would be as good a place as any.
As you stop and look around, you do see some just stuff sort of piled over in the corner, in a couple of corners of this area, and you guys imagine that the 6 marrow came from here, and it looks like there are none left right now.
What do you mean stuff piled up in a corner?
There's like some covered that must have been here for a while because they're dry now. Like paintings, there's different, like you could tell because like the ink is dripped, like letters. You see different pieces of clothing, a few different lockets. You see a trident. And, I mean, you can roll some investigation checks to look through other stuff, but yeah.
That looks like either a place for those marrow, or it might be a resting place for the aboleth.
I'd definitely like to try and do some investigating if we could spare a minute.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, investigation.
Alpheon will assist you to give you advantage.
I'll whistle and cast
All right.
Bardic Inspiration on him too.
Hell yeah.
All right, burning...
Is it 8 now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
burning a psionic energy die
And then the
on
bardic
this,
bonus.
and the bardic, so that takes that
24.
14 to a 24.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you look through things. It's weird, the collection that you find, because, in fact, give me an insight check on top of that. Because you're from Seawardsport, give me a with advantage.
Oh.
Holy shit, yeah.
25.
Most of what you're looking at doesn't actually have, like, a monetary value or anything like that. Most of what you're looking at is, like, different kinds of items that people hold dear to them, like, emotionally, like letters from a loved one, or, you know, if you've had someone that you've loved, like, pass on or something, you know, an old card from them. There's paintings of them.
Sentimental.
It's small things. There's just a couple shirts that might have just been passed down from person to person. There's one specific painting of a minor noble family from back in the day when all of these marrow attacks began, and the whole family's dead because their abode was near the coast during the first raid, and the marrow took this. And it's weird that they seem to be taking these things, and with a 25 insights, you realize they take things that cause the most, like, emotional damage to people when they do their raids. But you also see a trident that appears to be dripping wet, even though it's out of the water. You see, there's this weird glove that looks like it hasn't, like, decayed at all. A lot of stuff here has decayed. Does anyone else also want to do some investigation or anything like
Yeah,
that?
is the pool in here, like the pool in the center of this room, is it shallow or?
It looks like it's not like a complete immediate drop-off, but it does look like it is a shallow, like, descent, and then you just see darkness in this, like, sort of back corner, so you don't know where that goes.
Interesting.
Well, how long have we been down here?
I'm gonna get to the.
At this point, probably 10 minutes.
I'm gonna get to the like shore of this pool. I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna go to the shore, and I'm gonna say in deep speech, I'm gonna say, "Are you in here?"
Whoa. Watcher of the waves. Journeyman of the seas, I am everywhere. In these caverns.
Is he speaking in my mind?
He's speaking in your mind.
Cool. I'm going to continue to speak like I didn't just hear him in my mind, in deep speech. I'm going to just say, if you're in here, I've come to bargain, but I'd like to do it face to face. No silly business. Still in deep speech.
Well then. You'll have to keep trying to find me. But maybe we'll find you first.
Well, he's not in here, guys. He's saying it in common.
Yeah, as you're doing that, Yonan has his investigation. Anyone else want to do quick investigation in addition to this?
I have a quick question regarding the cave system.
Absolutely.
Has it just been one long tunnel, or are there branches off, and do the branches off dead end, or...
So far, there's been a few minor tunnels that either, like, wrap around and come back to the main one, or dead end that you guys have just, sent quick scouts down to check out. So far.
That's a 2 for a 9. Investigation. And I was
Anything else,
thinking...
Billy? Holy shit, gosh.
Whoa!
Dang.
Since when?
No, I was just thinking, if this thing doesn't have another exit, technically we could just cave in the cave and leave the thing down there.
We
Yeah,
don't know
Yonan
that.
has talked about that as well.
Yeah.
Akash, with a fucking 19 on your investigation, you see Yonan's looking through stuff, and he seems to have his, all on lock, and you sort of walk over, and you see this weird thing sticking out from buried in the sand, like underneath the shallow parts of the water.
Mm-hmm.
And you reach down and pull it out, and as you pull it out, a few sparks emit from it as you see this. There's this javelin
Ooh.
that has sparks coming from out of it.
And I kind of like drop it for a second, and everyone would see it just like, ah.
Whoa. What's that?
I don't
There
think
you
these
go.
things are supposed to do that.
What?
Seems
Piece
to be
of...
like lightning bolts etched in this almost glowing, like light blue on the side of this metallic javelin.
What a gosh, it's just a regular javelin. You say?
Here, you have it, and I just shove it at you.
Yeah,
My
whoa!
guess is that it
Oh,
It
was
matches
that's
your
cool.
outfit.
magical.
Whoa. Oh,
I don't know
whoa,
if I-
you don't
Has to
say.
be. Caltheon says, as the two wizards are just sort of seeing and watching these people who don't understand magic items as inherently as you and him do. It has to be magical. I mean,
I actually want to see if I...
Don't have time to identify it
have
right now,
proficiency
but,
in javelin. We don't have time for that.
I can
Big Sparky
think
stick
quick.
does Sparky stuff.
You see as Caltheon sort of reaches up and touches the side of his eyes, it glows a bright silver. He goes, Javelin of Lightning. And he looks over at the trident that you're inspecting, Yonan. He goes,
Let me see.
Trident of Fish Command. Anything else you're finding?
Oh, hi, there's this glove. I think this might be magical.
Oh, this one's... I mean, it's not good for the likes of you and me here, Alphadon, ideally, but I mean, this is a glove of... what's called the Glove of Blasting, and lets you cast a specific spell out of it once a day. Basically...
You have to be a spellcaster to use that.
You do not, and so it is... the item that I have is Circlet of Blasting, but for this it's like a glove, and it allows you to cast Scorching Ray out of it once per day. This is not attunement. It allows you to cast Scorching Ray out of it, and the attack bonus is +5. It's set as that. The Javelin of Lightning, these are things you can look up, by the way, online.
Yeah, I can use it. I do have, and I can use it as a
martial
monk
weapons,
weapon.
or...
It is a simple weapon, so it can be used, so I can use it as a monk weapon.
Javelins are a simple weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. And then the Trident of Fish Command, also not attunement. Yeah.
Nice. So
3 non-attunement magical items.
javelin of I can use this.
Well, as you guys find it, but I think there's part of Yonan that the amount of, like, the people of Seaward's Port, Yonan, are, strong and tough, and they've been through a lot, but there's been this despair, this level of despair that has come over them over the last 10 years, as long as this has happened. And you remember a lot of stories of when the Marrow would come, they'd leave, like, one, like, person of a family alive. It seemed like they just would survive a weird amount of times, but weird shit would be taken, and you're looking at, like, hordes of what these Marrow consider treasure, but it's, there's a few magical items here, obviously. You found them all at this juncture. But also, there's just a bunch of shit that wouldn't be, value of currency to anyone. It's just, like, personal items that mean, have emotional meaning to people.
Point this out to Caltheon, as he is the expert.
Roll a history check. This is
Caltheon being right next to Caltheon. Saying,
strange
sentimental
indeed.
value.
We don't know where abelisks get their power. They can be ancient. And we don't know how old this one is, if it is one.
Do these things feed off of despair?
It is possible, I suppose.
I know that they are psychic, so maybe that has something to do with it.
It very well could. And then, in this moment, you all here, you can't even tell if it's in your minds or just echoing throughout the chamber. It doesn't appear to have a source. Continue on this journey, and despair is all you will wind up knowing. Leave me be, or your destiny of pain will befall you. And that is where we're going to end the session today.
Yeah.
Okay, I know how we're gonna beat it. We get it to go inside Sushi's mind, and we feed it anti-despair. We just feed it the most positivity. It's like, Sushi, is this thing inside your mind? Okay, think about puppies. Think about adopting animals. Think about getting this thing a pet. And
Think
how
about
happy
squirrel.
having a pet would be for this creature. And it's just
Oh. I will murder you all. Of course.
Well, the plan is
not with
to
those
trap
dice
someone.
rolls, you won't.
He didn't even get to roll
That
dice.
is your plan. You are correct. That is your plan. I'm going to stop my recording here.
Same.
As will I.
But yeah, I hope you guys had fun. Obviously, we got a little bit of a later start with everything going on and all that, but
Yep.
Bars per capita in the United States of America. So yeah, I have my
Lots
laptop
of
and this
competition.
one hooked up via a dock, and then I have my big 30-inch curved monitor, and then this other monitor hooked up to my
Hey, I
PC.
saw me.
Thanks.
And you know what, Rez? You're beautiful. Love you.
Oh, thanks, man.
But yeah, well, that's where I goes.
You know what, Jack? You're pretty alright.
I'll take that. That's huge, man. That's a big one.
Yo,
I
let's
looked up.
fucking
I
go.
looked what are harpoon cords made out of, and it said harpoon cords, ultimate guitar, and I was like, I'm gonna.
They're either